Alright folks, hope you're well. Welcome to the next lesson in this 50s lick series I'm doing. Just little lick ideas over chord progressions which are inspired by songs from the 50s. And some of them have even been written before then and used since. So this is one that is written in the 30s and it's been covered in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. There's quite a few different chord variations on each version. They're never all quite the same. I'm not going to say what it is. Let's just see if you can work out what that song is. I've twisted it around a little bit, but it's quite an interesting one because you can't just stay on one scale. You've got to move with the chords. Okay, so let's have a little go. Okay, and firstly, let's just go through the chords and then we'll have a basis of what we're going to be playing these licks to. And then I'll explain what the licks are and where they're coming from and how they're fitting in with the chords. So we're starting off with a C. Just this one here, you know, your bar, the C, fret 3 on string 5, fret 5 on strings 2, 3 and 4, and just picking through from string 5 to string 2. Yeah, so we've got a count of 6 there, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, after that, we're going to go to quite a quirky chord. Now, this chord is what I think gives away the song, because this only gets used in one version of the track. Okay, so we've got this chord here. Okay, we've got an F sharp minor 7 flat 5, which is quite a quirky chord to put in to the song. So what we do then, if we get our second finger, put it on fret 2 of string 6, and then get your first finger, and if you buckle it over from fret 1 on string 4 to fret 1 on string 2, and then get your ring finger, put it on fret 2 of string 3, you'll have that next pattern. Okay, so we should have then we move up. We can either do G sharp 7 or just G sharp major. It's all good. Yeah, so you just bar fret 4, hold down fret 5 of string 3, fret 6 of strings 4 and 5. That'll just give you your major. Or you can just take off your little pinky and it gives you the 7th. So we'll just pick through that again. Okay, and then we just drop it down a semitone. So that is the chord progression. So we're just literally playing C twice. We've got this F sharp minor 7 flat 5 twice, and then G sharp to G, and repeat again, back around again. And it only changes the length on the last turn around. It just goes C once and just around it one more time. Okay, so that is the chord progression. So the solo then, we're going to start off with this. Okay, this little sweeping arpeggio to sort of lead it into the solo. So that is just coming from your C major up there. Okay, so if we have 8 on string 2, 9 on string 3, 10 on string 4, and we're going to rake with the pick down like that. And then when we get to fret 10 on string 2, we're doing up, yeah, and then we do it down when we hit fret 8 on string 1, and then do fret 10 on string 1, do a bend, and with that I do an up with my pick. So we got, yeah, so that's just the picking with your right hand. So down, 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 up, down, up. And that's while we're going over that C, okay? Okay, and then that's your C major there, you know, you see. We've got a cross here, so we're just holding down fret 8 on strings 1 and 2, 9 on string 3. We're going to pick string 3 and then 1 to 2. So you got. And then we've got this diminished pattern here, which I've done in quite a few lessons before. So we're just going to hold down fret 5 of string 1, fret 7 of string 2, and 8 on string 3. You know, and I could have played that, you know, fret 5. I played it on fret 2, 8, you know, and it's all going to work because we've been through that thing before where you're diminished. You know, if you move up a tone and a half, you get the same one again, but with a different note. Different root notes, so it's the same notes moving across. Yeah, so you got, yeah, those would all fit. Okay, okay, and then we've got this diminished run then as well. Yeah, and these fit nicely over those minor 7 flat 5s. So we've got fret 5 on string 1, and then 7 4 on string 2. Okay, and then 5 on string 3, and then 7 4 on string 4. Okay, and then I just go into the F sharp minor 7 flat 5, but the pattern here instead. So I'm holding down fret 4 on string 4, and then 5 on string 3, buckling my first finger over, so it's doing fret 4 on string 2 as well, and 5 on string 1. Okay. Okay, and I'm just strumming the chord and doing, you know, dropping the Bigsby a little bit. So what we should have is, and that's just going all over the C and the F sharp minor 7. And then we go up to this G sharp. So once we get to this G sharp, or G sharp 7, depends how you want to play it, I'm just moving up here and doing this little arpeggio again, this G sharp arpeggio, which is just coming from your major arpeggio, which is this one. If you do 11 on string 5, and then 10 on string 4, and then 8 on string 3, 9 on string 2, and then 8 to 11 on string 1, that will give you your major arpeggio. You know, and that would fit over the top of the G sharp as well. But what I'm doing, I'm putting a little bend in there on the 9th of it. So we've got 11 on string 5, and then I just rake across. So 10 on string 4, 8 on string 3, and then 9 on string 2, and then I do 11 on string 2. Yeah? Okay. After that, it drops down to the G. So all I do really is just pick through the top 3 notes of that G chord. So up here. So instead of it being like that, I'm just going, you know, or go the other way. It's up to you. But that's just coming from this shape here, which I'm sure we all know, don't we? Fret 10, strings 1 to 5, 12, strings 2 to 4. So, and I'm just picking through those 3 notes at the top. Yeah, 10, 12 and 10. And then I jump down here and do a little drop with the Bigsby, a little dip. And that is just a G7 again there. So we've got 7 on string 1, 6 on string 2, 7 on string 3. So it's going. Okay. You know, and those notes are then following the chords. So we've got this. Okay, then it does it again, goes back to the G sharp again, and this time I'll put a different run in. Okay, so So we got this nice little run, 6 on string 4, 6, 5, 8 on string 3. You know, so that's coming like from the a 7th arpeggio. So 6, 5, 7. Sorry, 6, 5, 8, and then 7, 9 on string 2, and then 8 on string 1. Yeah. You can see the pattern there. So that's over that G7 again, G sharp 7. Okay. And then it goes back to the G7 again. On backup, just using this pattern again, but I'm just picking the notes individually. Okay, and it's keeping it melodic with the chord changes again. So we just got 10 on string 1, and then 12 on string 2, and then 10, 12 on string 3. So, you know, you can just see it's coming from that G7 arpeggio. Okay. And then finally, it goes back around the chord progression one more time, but this time it just does 1 bar of each. Okay, and regards to solo, you know, we've had some little nice twiddly runs, so it just goes more melodic, just sort of like hitting the chords. So we've got the top of a C here, you know, fret 3 on string 1, fret 5 on strings 2 and 3. Just a bit of Bigsby. Okay, then we've got the slightly different pattern of that F sharp minor 7 flat 5 again, you know, which is 4, 5, 4, 5. Then we've got the G sharp, which is this here. So we've got 8, 9, 8. And then drop it down 1 fret. Gives you just your G. And then we resolve back to the C, which is just your major pattern up here. 8, 8, 9. Okay, so you got... Okay, and that is what we have then, so... Okay, that's it. So like I said, leave me a comment. Let's see if you can work out where this chord progression has come from. So this is lesson 3. It's on YouTube. I'm also going to do a lesson 3.5 with a different solo to this one with the same chord progression. That one will be on Patreon, and then we'll have a look at part 4 next month. Cheers. I'll see you soon.